दुःखमार्ताण्ड ज्वाला दग्ध अन्तरात्मन कुतः प्रशामपीयूषधारासारमृते सुखम्. One whose inner equipment has been scorched by the heat of sun of sorrow arising from his deeds, where he can enjoy happiness except in the continuous ambrosial shower of desirelessness. Ashtavakra's sense of poetry finds its culmination or climax in this verse. Scorching heat of the sun of sorrows has been pitted against ambrosial shower of desirelessness. Where else can we find such incredible, unimaginable expressions? When a man pursues his desires and undertakes all kinds of deeds to fulfill his desires, desires for fulfilling his artha, sinful deeds for fulfilling his desire of kama, then his mind is restless. The inner conscience keeps pricking him. He feels like a thief hiding from the Lord for the wrong deeds committed. And except for few moments maybe of temporary pleasure or happiness, his desires and all his actions for fulfilling his desires ends only in sorrow. This has been dealt in an earlier verse where we dealt elaborately about joy and sorrow in the previous chapter. This plight of a jiva is portrayed by Ashtavakra as suffering from the scorching heat of the sun of sorrows. Sunshine seems very pleasant at the outset, but when one is exposed to excessive sunlight, the heat of the sunlight ends up only burning his skin and ends up giving him utter discomfort and utter pain due to its scorching heat. For someone who is stuck up in a desert at 55 plus degree heat, scorching heat, what can be the only respite, only relief? Splash of cool water, of course. Here, for the man suffering due to his deeds based on his desires, the only remedy or treatment is to be desireless. Imagine whatever is the source of any pain, it is natural for anyone to run away from the source of pain. A man stung by a snake would be miles away from the sight of a snake in his life. A man threatened to be bitten by a dog will stay far away from the sight of any huge dog. A man who has burnt his fingers sometimes in fire will run away from fire always. Similarly, Ashtavakra says, if the source of sorrow is desire, then run away from the source of sorrow. Be desireless. Remedy or relief from the scorching light of sun of sorrow. That remedy could have been expressed as shower of desirelessness as also, but adding a dramatic, poetic and beautiful expression to it, not leaving it with shower of desirelessness, he writes ambrosial shower of desirelessness. Ambrosial, nectarine. Scorching sun is equal to sorrows that is as painful as death itself. Ambrosial shower of desireless is equal to that which can save you ever from death. Because it is amritam. If one enjoys the uninterrupted shower of desirelessness, the feeling within has to be fragrant, cool, nectarine. Let's see the commentary. Very brief. The desire-ridden bosom is ever in agitation, whipping the man into endless endeavors. With the dawn of right knowledge that the finite objects of the world with their limited joys cannot give what our heart is yearning for, will come the spirit of retirement and relinquishment. Except in the state of intelligent desirelessness, a storming, passionate mind cannot calm itself down. So long as this discriminating knowledge has not dawned in an individual bosom, it has to suffer its endless restlessness. Tranquility of the mind and inner peace are the rewards of wisdom and right understanding. Hari Om Tat Sat.